new for you being a head football coach on the high school level. What's been the most fun, and what's been the thing that maybe you didn't expect out of it?
Yeah, most fun, man, is just trying to build a culture. Leadership, huge passion of mine. Really, bringing people together for a common goal, common purpose. Really having an opportunity to run your own program and do that the way you want to do it. That's been the most fun. I think the things that maybe have been a surprise, or the things you don't expect, is just a lot of the stuff that comes across your desk that you don't necessarily know, until you get into it. You've heard people say that a million times. When they first take a job like this, the things that come across you, oh man, that's a head football coach's job, or that's an athletic director's, job, part of that stuff. So that's probably just, getting organized and understanding exactly, all the things that you're responsible for, has been the biggest challenge for sure.
When you took this job, did you look at it as, okay, in year one, I need to build this and then build off of it? Or like, how do you see this short term, like 3 to 5 year plan? Like, how do you go about attacking it?
I viewed it as a calling, man. I think I told you on the phone when we first spoke, man, I'm stepping into this because I really feel like it's what God's called me to do. And for me, that really steps right into the culture building, and building the standard of what we're going to be. And you come to our place, you're going to see love as a standard all over the place, in terms of kind of how we're trying to pursue this. And that really represents our 5 core values, the LOVE of lead courageously, others first, a victory mindset, and having excellence and empathy. And so my plan is we are going to build that culture and fight for that culture on a daily basis, and winning just becomes a byproduct of that.
Who are some guys that are going to be standout players, leaders that people are going to be hearing about a lot this fall?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, the 2 guys we got here today, Aiden Trout, is playing quarterback for us. Austin Delt, Sloan Helton, and Will Kelly at wide receiver. Both really good players. You're going to hear all those names pretty consistently throughout the year.
In terms of your quarterback, or not your quarterback, but offensive identity, what's that going to kind of look like under you, do you feel like?
Yeah, we'll be aggressive. I'm an aggressive guy by nature. We're going to be a spread offense. I'm really excited about our staff. We got a new offense coordinator, Craig Carter, who's a CAK alum.
Yeah, I remember.
Came over from Chattanooga. Christian, our passing game coordinator, is a guy named Corey Rathbone, also a CAK alum. They're really running the nuts and bolts of the offense. Those guys are awesome men. They love kids. They're transformational coaches. They're trying to be about what we're going to be about at CAK. And so that I'm most excited offensively about the fact that I know how they're going to pour into kids and how they're going to love kids and how hard they work. And I'm pretty excited to see, what that looks like.
Yeah, if I remember Corey, he was on the championship team.
Yeah, he was.
And I remember former coaches talking about Craig, just the football IQ and the knowledge.
Yeah.
Those are pretty big gets for you in terms of just setting a standard of what it has been at CAK and what it could be again, right?
Yeah, both huge hires. Corey was with us last year. It was great to be able to retain him. Getting Craig back was huge. The football IQs are awesome, but the most important thing to me, man, is those guys want to be transformational coaches, which is the culture and what we're trying to establish at CAK. We want people coaching our kids, who want to be transformational in their lives. Our goal is to win games, but our purpose is to transform lives.
Just what do you feel like your strengths are and concerns are going into this portion of the preseason?
From a personnel perspective?
Yeah.
Yeah. Strengths-wise, defensively, we're ahead of the game. Coach Carricken's back as our defense coordinator. Dan Phillips is back as our defensive back coach. Bill Barron is back as our defensive line coach. We've got some continuity there. We're running similar stuff. We'll change a few things up, but we're running similar stuff. The kids know it. So I think defensively, we got a chance to be pretty strong. We have been the last couple of years. Moving into it. Offensively, everything's new, so the kids are learning it, and it's fun. They like what we're doing, but it's an investment, so I think that, the biggest concern from a pure football standpoint is just, are we getting the reps in that we need, to be good at what we're doing?